afternoon. Welcome to Muskegon Rotary Club. I'm Dave Alexander, honored and privileged to be president this year. Walk-up music today was song. Allman Brothers, Whipping Post, year. 71. Whoa, the year, you're all over it, 68. That obviously was not the Allman Brothers version. But I will tell you that the lyrics were written by Greg Allman, and it was a nighttime inspiration, and he had written down the lyrics so he wouldn't forget them on an ironing board cover. But that particular version we just heard was a videotape of Detroit blues diva Thornetta Davis. She also provided us that particular tune Saturday night at Unruly. This one, though, came from the Token Lounge in Westland in May of 2022. So with that, we will get on with the program. Today will be Armistice, Veterans Day, and the Muskegon Connections. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. A reflection will be by Andy Belo, and we will end with the four-way test. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Andy?
November 10th, this past Monday, was the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the bulk freighter Edmund Fitzgerald. And appropriately, we've had strong gale winds on Lake Michigan all week. Meteorologists explain that this is the month of great storms as the cool Arctic air flows down from the north and descends on the Midwest and encounters the still relatively warm waters of the Great Lakes, although not warm enough to swim in. I love to walk on the beach during the gales of November, when often my dog and I are the only ones in sight anywhere. It's wild, it's beautiful, and I can barely take my eyes off the lake. The beauty and power of the water fascinates and draws me. I had a phone conversation earlier this week with my nearly 93-year-old aunt, who is despondent about the direction the world is going. She said everything seems to be heading in the wrong direction, and she knows she only has a little time left. She doesn't want to leave the world and her children and grandchildren with things in this state. And an image came into my mind at that very moment, which I shared with her, of a big wave on the lake. And have you ever noticed that a really big wave carries a number of smaller waves on its back? Of course, every wave, big or small, includes a crest and a valley, but the larger wave, of which all the little waves are a part, is moving forward and is carrying all the smaller waves along with it. I think right now we're in the trough of one of those little waves. And when you're down there, you can't see over the top of the smaller wavelet that you're inside of. So we can't see the big wave of which we are a part. We're too small and we're down inside the valley. But still, the great wave is carrying us, moving inexorably in the right direction.
Andy, as an optimist and a sailor, I loved your message. Thank you very much. So we will take a seat. We'll continue our lunch. We'll network, we'll mingle, and we'll be back shortly. There. Would visiting Rotarians and guests please come to the right? Tiffany will take care of us with the microphone.
Good afternoon, Rotarians. Greg Borgman from Silver Lining Structures. I have two fabulous guests today. First of all, I have Officer Cody Merkins Cody is assigned to the Muskegon Police Department and is working in our community officer division, and he is the Nelson Neighborhood Community Officer. So that not only includes my house, Susan's, a whole bunch of us here, but it includes the hotel as well. Cody's done a fantastic job for us. Help me welcome Cody. Next, I have Luis Vivas. Luis is here on behalf of the West Michigan Symphony Orchestra, and I am privileged and honored to be able to billet him in my home, and I get to hear wonderful violin music. Luis is a second violin in the orchestra, and he will be playing in this Friday's presentation of our Audience Choice Concert, and will be featuring Rachmaninoff's theme on Paganini. So come see him. Welcome.
Eugenia Seiferth with Nexus Realty, and today with me I have Linda Chatfield. She moved to Muskegon back in June with her husband Tom and their son Michael. They moved from Colorado and are really excited to get involved in the community and learn more about this area. She was originally from Midland, Michigan, but spent the last 40 years in the beautiful sunshine of Colorado.
I am upright. Good afternoon, Jim Fisher. I'm really pleased this afternoon to introduce Sarah Riley, who is the Business Development Manager for Hallmark Home Care, fairly new organization in West Michigan that helps to provide caregivers for people that are able to stay in their homes. And a personal story is that Sarah is almost like a family member and has been a caregiver for our family for most of the past year, which of course gave her skin in the game when she came to Hallmark Home Care. Welcome, Sarah, who's also a prospective member.
Hi, I'm Melissa Moore with Reed Muskegon, and my guest today has been here quite often, but Jenna Lakos is our development director at Reed Muskegon, and I will also add she is the newest board member of Hackley Library.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Rotarians. DJ Hilson. With me today is Denise Sabo. If you recognize the last name, she is the much better half of former Representative Terry Sabo. She's between jobs and actually has submitted her application to join the club. We had some computer issues on my half because I suck at computers, but I think we got it figured out. But she is going to be joining here very soon.
Good afternoon. I'm Camille Jordan-Mark, and my guest today is Jennifer Bruin. She's here with us for the second time. Jennifer is our new Director of Business Development at the Boys and Girls Club of the Muskegon Lakeshore and the beautiful Neal Fitness Center.
Little tidbit, Camille and I graduated together and we share the same birthday. So, Michael Poulin here, and it's my pleasure to introduce my guest. This is our oldest son, Gavin. Gavin has been here a couple other times, once while in high school, prior because he was through the Interact program. Went to El Salvador to help build homes there. Then he came while he was in college also. 21, he graduated from the United States Military Academy. He currently holds the rank of captain in the Army. He will be done with his commitment this May. He and his wife, who just had their first child on the 31st, a Halloween little girl. So I am officially a grandfather also. So, nonetheless, but they have moved here, purchased a home in Norton Shores, and Gavin will be the next generation at Sanborn's Jewelers for a fourth generation. And he has also submitted an application.
See if we can all fit in here in front of the camera. There we are. It's my pleasure as guests today to bring to you some of the movers and shakers of the Muskegon Mona Shores Interact program. Go Sailors, yes. Because I think it's important for you to hear the youth voices that are our Rotary family youth. Ask them to introduce themselves, and then we'll get a short, a 1 minute announcement from our one of our officers. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Parker, and I'm a senior.
I'm Maya Schlafer. I'm the secretary in our club.
Hi, I'm Sayla. I'm just a board member, and I'm a sophomore. And this is Connor. He got his molars out. Connor Smiley. He is a senior this year.
Hi, I'm Amara Bradfield, and I'm a board member. I just wanted to touch on a few things that we've accomplished this year. So far this year, we have done a trunk or treat for our district-wide community, and so we had about 350 members of the Mona Shores District attend that, and that was just a really cool way to introduce a lot of our clubs and a lot of our high school academic groups introduce them to the middle school and the elementary groups. And then this week, we are also celebrating our first annual Anchored in Honor celebration, and that is going to be our Mona Shores Interacts version of Veterans Day at our school. So for the last month, we've collected different nominations of veterans and those in service currently from all over the school district, whether that's the high school, the middle school, or any of the elementaries. And we put up posters in the front entrance of our high school so that we can walk into our day and see the people that serve our country and just celebrate them for who they are.
Good afternoon, Rotary. Marty Seitzma here with our student guests. So give it up because Montague's in the house. To introduce two of the seniors is Rob Patton. He is the counselor at the school.
Thank you, and thank you, Rotarians, for having us today. It's my pleasure to be here with two great seniors. Students, we had fun on the drive down, and we're glad we weren't driving through 12 inches of snow like we had the other day. A lot of good and fun things happening at Montague. We've wrapped up our fall sports season, had girls golf and boys cross country go to state. The band has Division I ratings again this year. Our NHS just inducted 10 to 12 new members. We've got a new esports club starting with support from Catchmark locally. We're excited about that. And also our students and community are excited to be using our new performance gym. So a lot of great things happening in Montague, and I'll let my two students introduce themselves. They both have a number of things we could share, but we'll keep it short for today. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Abby Tallquist. I'm a Montague senior, and I'm involved in a lot of things at Montague, as well as I went to Life Leadership Conference this past summer for Rotary.
What do you want to do?
And after high school, I hope to attend Ferris State University for architecture.
Thank you all for having me today. I'm Oliver Evans, a senior at Montague High School. This summer I attended the World Affairs Seminar over in Wisconsin, and we just wrapped up with our marching band season. I play the trumpet, and thank you. I also play baseball in the springtime, so I'm looking forward to that. After school, I plan to go to Michigan Tech for civil engineering. Thank you.
Cool.
Last but not least, exactly. I'm Sue Samaniego, and I am here with our secretary from Rotaract at Muskegon Community College, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself and what our club has been up to.
Good morning. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Tina Wallace. I'm the secretary for MCC. I am studying agriculture with a focus on sustainability and also business. I plan to transfer to Michigan State next year. Go white. Currently, we have a program, a service project that we are doing. We are collecting food and canned goods for our school, Jayhawk Hub, for some of the students that may be struggling in this time, this crucial time right now. We are also just finished up a winter weatherization for animals, families that are struggling to feed their dogs in particular this winter, and get them the things that they need, far as like hay to keep them warm and bedding and stuff like that.
Thank you all and welcome. My Muskegon Minute today, I've never been so proud of the Muskegon Rotary Club in downtown Muskegon as this past Saturday. The day for me began with a group of students Saturday morning, the International Story Time in the Hackley District Library's upstairs children's room. There were 17 Rotary Exchange students from around the world in Muskegon for the weekend as part of the District Fall Conference. Thanks to Dom Bunker, Christy Pawlik, and the team on an exceptional leadership, both here locally and nationally, for Rotary International in our Youth Exchange Program. And the 3 students that we have will be introduced to us coming in a meeting sometime soon. Then there was Saturday evening with 2 events sponsored by the Muskegon Rotary Foundation and the Muskegon Rotary Club. Our foundation was a major sponsor of the Muskegon Young Black Professionals Shades of Excellence Awards, an event at the Frauenthal Center. Thank you to Arlen Dean Gotti for representing Rotary and presenting the Trailblazer Award, and to all the Rotarians who attended this fabulous event.